Well, howdy guys, this is Corcat13, that woman with the deep voice, and we are back with more Undertale! Last time, we fell into the underground, met a genocidal flower named Flowey, who was an asshole. And then we met this nice goat lady, who offered us a home. And, well, I'm not gonna lie, this place is nice. I'm gonna go to the kitchen and see what she has. The stovetop is very clean. Toriel must use fire magic instead. Well, I mean, if you have it, you might as well use it. The size of the pie intimidates you too much for you to eat it. Well, Chris from Deltarune would say something completely different. Inside the cupboard are cookie cutters for gingerbread monsters. There's some white fur stuck in the drain. Ew! That's nasty. For some reason, there's a brand new chocolate bar in the fridge. An interesting difference is in the genocide route. Kara will actually mention that they want the chocolate, which, you know, is actually a pretty defining characteristic of Kara. Anyway, what do you have to say?
Up already, I see.
I sure am. I had a great nap.
I want you to know how glad I am to have someone here. There are so many old books I want to share.
Sounds like me whenever I talk about my games.
I want to show you my favorite book hunting spot. I've also prepared a curriculum for your education. This may come as a surprise to you, but I have always wanted to be a teacher. Actually, perhaps that isn't very surprising. Still.
So many great expressions in this game. Also, I just noticed that her eyes are hearts. I kind of like that. She is a very loving person, after all.
I am glad to have you living here. Oh, did you want something? What is it?
Not a thing. Alright. Let's have a look at the, yeah. It's a history book. Here's a random page. Trapped behind the barrier and fearful of further human attacks, we retreated. Far, far into the earth we walked, until we reached the cavern's end. This was our new home, which we named Home. As great as our king is, he is pretty lousy at names. That's funny. Anyway, so that actually, that reminds me of the story that I was going to tell y'all. Basically, whenever I was, like, huge into my Undertale phase, I wrote this story called, It's You! Yeah, totally. I wrote this story called Sombertale that basically played around with the idea that the more you reset the game, the more the memory of whatever character would continue to degrade. And after so many reloads, the character would end up falling apart and be replaced with something completely different. Well, that actually has since evolved into, Sorry, I had to read that. That was funny. Anyway, so that story evolved into Echo Chambers, which is set in the far future, and is set in something of an alternate reality type thing within a canyon. It's split up into various different chunks: Crescent Town, the Fairies Woodland, Birdtime Carnival, and the Canyon's Edge, where nobody is quite sure what happens at the Canyon's Edge. And I'm not going to spoil what happens when you try to cross it. Though, I can actually tell you that one of the characters, Eli, is actually based on a real life friend of mine. And the story is inspired by a lot of our little role-playing sessions. So yeah, it's amazing what Undertale has done for my creativity. I mean, obviously these days, if you know my account and my artistic endeavors, it's mostly aliens, but, you know, it still counts. Anyway. Yes, I would love to hear all the fun stuff. Tell me about the snails, Mama.
Did you know that snails make terrible shoelaces? Interesting.
Yes. Yes, very much so. Tell me another snail fact, Mommy. I want you to tell me a snail fact. If you're not going to tell me, I'm just going to run away. Oh, well. Apparently she went downstairs. I guess that means it's a great time for a nap. Alright, that was a nice little nap. Alright, well, time to go downstairs. You gotta see what Mom is up to. You're still here? What the hell, dude?
You wish to know how to return home, do you not?
No, I was just upset. I promise, Mommy. I just wanted to know more about snails, but you wouldn't tell me. You wouldn't tell me about the snails, Mommy. Okay. No, I want to see how this ends. Believe it or not, you are actually supposed to do this. As much as Toriel's wonderful place is, well, wonderful, the human's goal is actually to escape the underground. And there are 3 ways to do it. The normal route will have you basically just do whatever, and you will escape the underground. There's a route that I'm on, which is the pacifist route, which is befriending every single monster in order to help them in their cause to escape the underground. More on that later. And then there's the genocide route that I mentioned in episode 1. Going down the genocide route, you have to kill every single monster down in the underground. And the less said about that route, the better. Anyway, Toriel blocks the way. We need to talk to her. You couldn't think of any conversation topics. Well, I can think of plenty conversation topics, Kara. You just aren't thinking hard enough. Alright, so here is probably the first chance. This is probably going to be the first time that you end up dying in the game, but don't worry. If you die, you'll just simply respawn back inside the house. Toriel will just end up freaking out and be like, "Oh my god, I'm sorry for hurting you." Aloof. There's something funny about that word, aloof. It kind of reminds me of this commercial you saw on the Science Channel about Duluth trading underwear. No, I don't know why it reminded me of that, but man, those were some good memories. The animations there are just funny. Oh. Do I dare do another text message counter? I don't know. Nah, I don't think I'll do a text message counter for this one. I mean, we're already doing that for Anodyne 2. We don't need 2 Let's Plays in a row where we're doing a text message counter. I'm trying to prove to you, Mommy, that I want to live. I want to live. I can handle myself, Mommy. Please, stop trying to hurt me with your fireballs. They smell like farts. And Frisk does not like farts. I can't speak for anybody else in the underground, but Frisk doesn't like farts. It kind of makes you wonder, like, what Frisk's expressions are. Because kind of like in Earthbound, you actually don't get to see the, you don't get to see the character, so, yeah. And yes, Frisk just pre-attached the bandage, which, by the way, was the piece of armor they were wearing while they were falling. It looks like Toriel is giving up a little bit, because now she is actively avoiding you. I want to go upstairs, Mommy. I want you to take care of me. I want you to take care of me, Mommy. I like it here. But unfortunately, the game wants me to move on. So please, Mommy, understand. Understand, Mommy. I need to go. I don't know why, but she reminds me of my friend Alice. Just kind of in her expressions and stuff, she reminds me of Alice. Shout out to you, girl. Happy Pride Month. Aww. Well, that's pretty big of you, Toriel. Though you gotta wonder, how many times has she done this? Like, how many fights has she failed? Oh god, I yawn. Anyway, how many children have been disintegrated at her hands, and how many have managed to survive? Well, believe it or not, there have actually been 7 children who have already fallen to the underground, Frisk being the 8th. And Frisk is actually quite special, as they are the only child that has fallen to the underground to have the trait of determination. And determination is actually the very thing that allows you to reload, save, etc. So yeah, Frisk has complete control over the meta of this game. So yeah. I think you're speaking out of frustration there, buddy. I think you might need to get a new hobby. Try reading a book. Toriel has plenty of them. Never do that again. Sorry about the sudden cut in audio there. Anyway, we are now outside the ruins. And I remember trying to draw this background and completely failing. I think I actually still have that drawing. Because believe it or not, I actually did save one of the roleplay sessions I had with one of my friends. I think it was called Undertale Antics. And it was actually going to extend into the rest of the game. Because it was a parody series. Where we would just continue through each of the major areas. But it actually started here in Snowden. With one of the starring characters being this guy that we are about to make our acquaintance with. It's very strange seeing him speak in that font. He must be using a serious voice. The old whoopee cushion in the hand trick. It's always funny. Anyway, you're a human, right? That's hilarious. I'm Sans the skeleton. I'm a Tumblr sexy man. I'm actually supposed to be on watch for humans right now, but, you know, I don't really care about capturing anyone. Now my brother Papyrus, he's a human hunting fanatic. Hey, actually, I think that's him over there. I have an idea. Go through this gate thingy. Yeah, go right through. My bro made the bars too wide to stop anyone. I don't know why, but that feels like an Earthbound moment. Like, seriously, the way he said that just reminded me so much of Earthbound. And now, may I present the two funniest characters in the game. Sans Skeleton and Papyrus. Sup, bro?
You know what's up, brother? It has been 8 days and you still haven't recalibrated your puzzles. You just hang outside your station. What are you even doing?
Staring at this lamp. It's real cool. You wanna look? God, I love that animation.
No, I don't have time for that. What if a human comes through here? I want to be ready. I want to be the one. I must be the one. I will capture a human. Then I, the great Papyrus, will get all the things I utterly deserve. Respect, recognition. I will finally be able to join the Royal Guard. People will ask to be my friend.
Ah, well, looks like we have a goal already for right here in Snowden.
I will bathe in a shower of kisses every morning.
Maybe this lamp will help you.
Sans, you are not helping, you lazy bones. All you do is sit and boondoggle.
It's such a funny word, boondoggle.
You get lazier and lazier every day.
Hey, take it easy. Got a ton of work done today. A skeleton. Now, to be fair, skeleton is a skeletal transformation created by the one and only Tom Perkins, so, I mean, he's not wrong. Maybe he's secretly Tom Perkins.
Sans?
Come on, you're smiling.
I am and I hate it.
Now, to be fair, he can't really help that he's a skeleton. They have, like, one expression, and it kind of does look like an infinite smile. Oh, dear Lord. There are moments in this game, I swear, that one of my friends wrote this. And this honestly feels like an erection that we would have. Believe it or not, I actually used to have this entire scene memorized, back to front. Which, I mean, that was kind of part of the whole Undertale Antics thing. It was basically just kind of showing my knowledge of Undertale and just how much I've memorized every bit of the dialogue. The dialogue. The way I said dialogue is weird. I will be happy to help your friend. Let's go ahead and save. The convenience of this lamp. Anyway. Let's see if we can fish. But what if they were cool? What if they were a cool person? Anyway. Welcome to Snowden! We now have more people. And more funny animation. You two are going to make it very difficult to commentate.
Sans! Oh my god, is that a human?
Actually, I think that's a rock. Well, Papyrus would think a rock is a human, so...
How?
Hey, what's that in front of the rock?
Oh my god! Is that a human?
Yes.
Oh my god! Sans, I finally did it! I'm dying, Will. I'm gonna... Oh my god, I'm gonna be so popular. Human!
I want to know how he cleared his throat.
You shall not pass this area. I, the great Papyrus, will stop you. I will then capture you. You'll be delivered to the capital. Then, I'm not quite sure what happens next. In any case, continue if you dare. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Sans. Anyway, as I was saying, welcome to Snowden. This place right here is, yeah, it's your first taste of actual difficulty. If you are not careful, you can very easily die here. I liked your pun, sir. You're a regular... Yeah. Oh, man. I found a box. I would like to sit in this box. Gee, I wonder who made this. Anyway, so Snowden here has some very gentle music. He's neat. And actually, as I mentioned earlier, oh, now I remember. I remember that one of the friends actually, I think I started as Frisk and they started as somebody else. Let me think. Yeah, they ended up becoming Frisk, just because I love the way I love their Frisk voice. I thought it sounded pretty funny. Like, I don't even know what it was, but it was just something about it was really, really funny. So I ended up being the voice of all the other characters. And I don't know, it just ended up becoming this really, really funny thing, and God, I wish we would have gotten to record the rest of Undertale, but they hadn't played Undertale up to that point, or up to past Snowden, because I think they were having issues getting past Papyrus, so, yeah, anyway. I did make some concept art for, what would have been, Undertale Antics Part 2, Waterfall Antics, which would have featured Undyne and Papyrus as the primary characters. If you know, you know. I don't know, maybe I'll, like, write a script or something basically just making like a parody of each of these things. But I don't know. I'd have to really like sit down and really think about it, but you know, it could be fun. It looks like Papyrus screwed up and forgot to give me the orb. Now this is funny, because Papyrus just makes the freaking path for you. I wonder if that actually hurt. I can't tell if it actually hurt me or if that was just the damage that I took during the battle. But yeah, I don't know. If I ever do make a an Undertale Antics follow-up or whatever, I might actually, like, I don't know if I'll publish it to this channel or if I'll publish it to According to Pluto, but I'll let you guys know. Let's talk to this guy. I don't understand why these aren't selling. It's the perfect weather for something cold. Oh, a customer! Hello, would you like some ice cream? It's the frozen treat that warms your heart. Now just 15 gold. You got the nice cream. I think I recall the nice cream guy actually being part of that Undertale Antics thing too. I'd have to listen to it again. But man, I feel, oh god, I feel so bad that I don't remember all of it because, like, I knew I wanted to talk about it during the Undertale playthrough, but my god, it's just, that was such a fun time. I forget exactly when I did the Undertale Antics. I forget if it was like right after high school or if I did it like during high school or something, but I don't know. It was just a fun time. I did it! I got purple! Even when you felt trapped, you took notes and achieved the end of ball. You are awarded 2 gold. Well, I feel special. What do you have to say, Sans? You look like you have something to say. I've been thinking about selling treats too. Want some fried snow? It's just 5G. Did I say 5G? I mean 50G. Really? How about 5,000G? 50,000G. That's my final offer. What? You don't have the money? Hey, that's okay. I don't have any snow. Yeah, you can definitely tell the E-Toy influence over Toby Fox here. Let's see. Hers. His. Looks like there's a couple that lives here. I wonder if we're about to meet them. I suppose we'll find out. This is a great line right here. It looks like a snowball. Actually, it's a snow decahedron. I don't know why, I just always love that. So hi. I wanted to meet the happy couple that I saw over there. I mean, I guess you two are fine too.
Human, I hope you're ready for. Sans, where's the puzzle?
It's right there, on the ground. Trust me, there's no way they can get past this one. I kind of wish that they actually let you solve this. Because I think it actually would have been, like, really funny if there was a real result to it, but no, you're supposed to just ignore it.
Sans, I didn't do anything at all.
Whoops. I knew I should have used today's crossword instead.
What? Crossword? I can't believe you said that. In my opinion, Junior Jumble is easily the hardest.
What? Really? Dude, that easy peasy word scramble? That's for baby bones.
Unbelievable. Human, solve this dispute.
Which one is harder? Jumble.
Ha-ha! Yes, humans must be very intelligent.
Not really. Honestly, if you were up on the servers in 2025, you'd be singing a different tune. Or, I don't know, maybe you'd think they're still smart, who knows. You keep that innocence, Papyrus. I wish I still had it.
If they also find Junior Jumble so difficult.
Well, at least we made him happy. And that was the whole goal, after all. Yeah, there's a running gag in this game about a mouse. Anyway. Yeah, you can just keep pressing the button, you just keep hearing squeaks. It's a note from Papyrus.
Human, please enjoy the spaghetti. Little do you know this spaghetti is a trap, designed to entice you. You'll be so busy eating it that you won't realize you aren't progressing. Thoroughly again by the great Papyrus.
I love that he actually adds the nya ha 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 ha. That's funny. Anyway, well, I mean, he left it here. We might as well. It's a plate of frozen spaghetti. It's so cold, it's stuck to the table. Oh, that's unfortunate. Warning, dog marriage. Looks like we might be meeting that couple that we met earlier. Wonder who we're going to... Oh, hello. You look fluffy. I must pet. You barely lifted your hand unless your dog got excited. Ah, the first appearance of the annoying dog, Toby Fox's self-insert, for whatever reason. You lightly touch the dog. It's already overexcited. Alright, so you may notice that blue spear there. The blue spear actually... you are actually not supposed to move. You stand still, you won't take damage. Though, later on, there will be a orange one where you actually have to actively move. So just keep that in mind, audience. Keep that in mind. There we go, getting back to our mojo there. Plus your dog is overstimulated. Critical pet. Dog excitement increased. You have to jump up to pet the dog. Yes, I'm doing this on purpose because honestly, I love seeing all the dumb little quotes there. There is no way to stop this madness. Okay, there we go. Now I'm satisfied. There's a switch hidden in the snow. Click. I had to. I love that line so much. Let's see here. So much snow. Ah. It actually shows where the thing is. Oh. Could this be the couple? Hello there.
What's that smell?
Where is that smell?
If you're a smell, identify yourself.
Yes, I have used that in everyday conversation. Dogs, you might want to remove... Yeah, there you go. I was going to say, you might want to... Yeah. Anyway, so meet the happy couple. In order to spare them, you're going to need to roll around in the dirt. That way they think you're a dog. Ooh. Re-sniff me. Yeah, at least they care. I love this theme. There's just something about it. I shall pet you. You will enjoy it. I love the fact that they are surprised that dogs can pet other dogs. It's one of the best things. You ate the spider donut. You recovered 12 HP.
Don't touch my hot dog.
Ah, there we go. I love that it makes a little heart. That's cute. I'm gonna pet you, Doggeressa. I'm gonna pet you, and you're gonna like it. Two annoying dogs. It's a Toby paradox. The dog's minds have been expanded. I love that. Dogs can pet other dogs? A new world has opened up for us. Thanks, Web Puppy. I love that they think Frusk is a dog. That's funny. Yep, more puzzles. Beep. Hello, I have solved your puzzle there, sir. Also, those dogs are weird. You might want to pet them. They seem lonely.
What? How'd you avoid my trap? And more importantly, is there any leftover for me?
What did you tell Papyrus about his spaghetti? Ate it.
Really? Wowie! No one's ever enjoyed my cooking before. Well then, dear red-knocked human, I'm Master Chef Papyrus. Will make you the pasta, all the pasta you could ever want.
Well, I think we are slowly making a friend. But unfortunately, we are at that annoying moment in the video where it must end. I know. But next time on Undertale, we're going to continue here in Snowden, where Frisk may or may not need to smell them smelves. See you later.